My fellow North Star graduates, I've lately been thinking about what starting high school could and will mean for us, and how we can look back on what we have done and what comes next for this big change. When I think about the people around me who seem to have great lives, and I'm maybe even a little jealous of, they always have one thing in common. They're doing the things that they love to do. Some are even doing something that's meaningful to them. Now is an excellent time for all of us to start fresh as we begin high school. We can make sure that we enjoy doing, and what we are doing is the same thing. Doing something that's meaningful to others is sometimes fulfilling, but it's not fulfilling if you don't care about what you're doing. It doesn't matter what your friends, parents, or next door neighbor thinks if you're happy and feel content with what you choose to do. Because that's the thing about interests. They're specific to you. The most content and fulfilled person I currently know just left home after graduating high school. He's living out of his SUV and is guiding tour groups for a whitewater rafting company. He's eating canned soup and carrots as staples, and is saving his money for more preferable rock climbing and kayaking equipment. And he's content spending time with his coworkers and the whole whitewater community. He's happier than I've ever seen him because he's able to have a job perfectly suited for what he wants and spend all of his free time doing what he's passionate about. He followed his heart and played the rest by ear. Steve Jobs told a story that really moved me. In his famous commencement speech at Stanford in 2005, he said, "For the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? And whenever the answer's been no too many days in a row, I know I need to change something." This idea transformed the way I think about everyday life. Not every day is going to be great. That's how it is. Yet, if too many days aren't good, there's something that can be done about it. As I look back on these years from this new perspective, I think we were all very fortunate to attend North Star. The system here was designed to help us all figure out what we love to do. The enrichment program offered us all sorts of classes from watercolor to fly fishing. These classes allow us to participate in what we may enjoy doing, and that it can be fun to try out new things. It was a good chance for us to learn to do what we love and follow our instincts more. Often, I overthink things, and I don't end up doing something that could have been a good time. It's usually more fun to just follow my instincts and not overthink stuff. Starting high school is a pretty big deal. It's an opportunity for each of us to examine what we do today, to consider what we think is most meaningful and enjoyable to us, and to explore and spend time doing the things that we are most passionate about. I certainly plan to take this opportunity to do more of what I love and to follow my instincts more. And I would encourage you all to do the same. Of all life's opportunities for change, this is a big one that could let us learn to embrace more contentment and happiness in our lives. Our next speaker is Brooke Ford.
As we embark